personally to me by email, then I send them back, after the assessment. And obviously, this is how you get to know and the things that you are lacking of in your writing. But I don't think it is needed for you. It is needed for those people, especially those who are trying to sit for the IELTS exam or develop the score. Okay.
Okay.
Okay, I'm nearly done. So we read this story yesterday, but because you are not here, so we're going to read the same story. So welcome, dear viewers. Once again, it's Saturday evening here in the UK, and our local time is 7:59, and our class is English practice. We are going to read a story first, and after that, we're going to, if there is any time, Professor Brahim, we're going to have a 2-minute speaking challenge. Okay, that will be really great. Before that, would you like to tell us how was your day today?
It's no, a normal day. In the morning, I bring my daughter Tamarir to change her the glasses because her glasses are broken. She was in an in work. She exercise in work in a sport, and she has broken her glasses, and I bring her to the man who make glasses, and we have on your glasses. That's first. After we have made in some shopping, and after that coming return back to house, preparing with my wife the lunch.
Mm-hmm.
And after that, after do Salat al-Asr, I watched one video from the teacher H. Hawk. Is a teacher on YouTube. He has a website, Effortless English Club. He's an amazing teacher from the United States. He's now in Japan, in Osaka, and I try to do my best because his English is an American English clear. I try to listen to him because for him he doesn't work on grammar. He only talk and talk and talk, and you learn vocabulary, you learn the role of grammar from only listening to him. That's it's an approach without grammar. Yes, I know that for test for they need to the role the grammar, but for me I need only to be understood when I speak to communicate. It's for me it's enough. When I write for example to publish some papers where you read to correct, because when you write you have time to correct. All application stuff are smart, they correct, they help us, but the problem when you speak you haven't time to correct. If the dictionary wasn't open in your mind, you will not aware about mistakes, but at least the life is continuing.
That's great.
Materials.
Okay, that's great.
Materials is what sometime is made of. There are 5 basic materials. Most of things are made with these materials. Some things are made of metal. Some things are made of glass. Some things are made of wood. Some things are made of cloth. And some things are made in plastic. There are some other materials, but they are not used as much as these 5 materials.
Very good, Professor Rahim. Your pronunciation has developed way better than last year. I believe that you have been practicing a lot, possibly at home. And by the how's your brother? I forgot his name.
Hamid, my
Yes.
brother Hamid, he is now in another city, in Agadir city, is a wonderful city in the beach. He is a professor at a high school of applied science of computer, professor of computer science also. We practice a lot, we text a lot, all correspondence, all mails that we send for each other are written in English, and we try to use WhatsApp to speak, to share videos, to talk, to practice. When we have the opportunity to practice, we don't waste it, and we try to gain any advantage from life. Life is a school for learning. There is no when we was in university, we say to ourselves, the study are enough, are finished, but it's wrong. Life is for learning. From burn to deed, we have to learn every time, every day something new. And I saw a specialist who said that to be healthy, to be young, you have to your brain, you have to challenge every day your brain to understand stuff that is difficult, that is tough, and the neuron will make connection, and you will be better in your health, in your soul, and in your spirit.
That's great. Thank you very much, Professor Ibrahim. Your analytical explanations are now more, in, excelling your normal explanation. That is the implementation of being a professor, and when you're explaining something from your scientific background is amazing. Great. All right, let's move on with the reading again. Professor Ibrahim, let's go to the second paragraph. Let's talk about metal first from here.
Let's talk about metal first. Metal is very heavy, and it is very hard and strong. It usually feels cool if you touch it. We use metal to make lots of things. We use it for forks and knives. We use it for keys. We use it for cars. We use it for these things because it is very strong.
Mhm. Hang on a second. Then,
Next, let's talk about glass. Glass is very smooth. It feels cool to touch. It is not as heavy as metal. It is hard, but it is not strong. It breaks very easily. Then, why do I use it? We use it because it is clear. You can see through glass. That's why we use it for windows. That's also why we use it for glasses.
very good. Next paragraph, please.
Now, let's talk about wood. Wood is lighter than metal and glass. It is not as strong as metal, but it is much stronger than glass. We use wood to make lots of things. Things made from wood are usually light and hard and strong. Chairs and tables are made from wood. Pencils are made from wood.
Can you make pens from wood, Professor Ibrahim?
I think before our new pens, they write from wood, and some anchor. The old books are written by that kind before printer and before having this new printer. How do you think? Pencils.
Yeah, before my question was, can you use wood to make pens?
Pens.
Yeah, pen, pen, writing pen. We had pen and pencils, right?
Oh, wait, pencils. I talk about pencils, but pens. I don't think so.
Okay, now you can see a pen in my hand, right? It's a pen. Yeah, blue color pen. But
I
from,
don't see you. Your picture. I don't see you. Where are you?
can you see me now?
uh, I see your whole picture. Still not. Yes, now I see you. A
Okay,
blue pencil.
this is pen.
Pen.
Yeah.
Okay.
My question is it possible to make pens from wood? Can we
Because
make it? Go on.
this type of pens are from plastic. But
Yes.
I think, but I think they can, but it will be hard compared to plastic. We can also make pen from glass because when the glass is very hot, you can give him any chip that you want. But pen, you have to work hard for to give him the shape that you want. I turn about the question without giving any clear answer.
No, that's okay. That's fine. Okay, let's move on to the next paragraph. We can't create or make pens from wood. Only the pencils. We wouldn't call it pen. It would be called as pencils.
Okay, pencils. Now let's talk about cloud. Cloud is very light. It is much lighter than wood and it is very soft. We use cloud to make lots of things. For example, it is used to make clothing and it is used to make blankets.
Okay, one more, Professor Brown. This word, this cloth, cloth.
Cloth.
Yes. Remember, in th sound, this is ending in th sound. Yeah, there are two types of
Yes.
th sounds. We're going to practice it today. I'm thinking th sounds. Okay. When, if you think that when our tongue touches the tooth, it becomes unvoiced th. So in this case, it is unvoiced. So it is cloth.
Cloth.
Yes, and there is also cloth. Da, tha and da. It becomes tha sound when our tongue touches our tooth. You can feel it when you're pronouncing cloth.
Cloth.
Yes,
Cloth.
yeah, then cloth.
Cloth.
Yeah, when you say cloth, it is not. It is voiced. That is coming from our throat. But when we're saying cloth, remember it is there will be a little bit difference. It is. Oops, is everything okay?
Wait, it's my daughter and a cap.
Oh, did she break it?
No, it only
Fell down.
the cup. Yeah, shell down, but it's not broken.
Is it a metallic cup or a cup made of
Glass.
glasses?
No, it's
Porcelain.
yes, a porcelain one. It's a
Hey,
porcelain.
okay, our
It's a
C
porcelain.
porcelain. Okay, our CEO is here. Hello, CEO Jim. Welcome.
I turn.
All right. So remember, we are reading materials today, and it is we are reading glasses. Glasses can be broken easily, but why still you use glass? There are other reasons as well. We are going to explain a little bit more.
Sorry?
Your daughter is speaking to you.
No, they are speaking to each other.
All right. All right. Okay, let's talk about cloth. Hello, Abhishek. Welcome. Let me
Hi,
bring.
let's talk about cloth.
Uh, Not cloth, cloth. Hello, Abhishek.
Yes, sir.
Can you please bring your microphone close to your mouth?
Yeah, sir.
Yes, now much better. Welcome.
So, can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you. Can you hear me?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Welcome. I'll talk to you in a moment. Let Professor Brahim finishes this paragraph.
Yeah.
From where I have to start?
Let's talk about cloth. This.
Okay. Now let's talk about cloth. Cloth is very light. It is much lighter than wood, and it is very soft. Why
Soft.
is
Soft.
soft?
Soft.
Soft.
Very good. Soft.
Soft. We use cloth to make lots of things. For example, it is used to make clothing, and it is used to make blankets.
Last paragraph.
Last, let's talk about plastic. Plastic is also very light, but it is different from cloth. Sometimes it is soft, and sometimes it is hard. Plastic can be used to make thin plastic bags. These are light, soft, and strong, but plastic can also be used to make bicycle helmets. These are light, hard, and strong. A helmet and a bag seem different, but they are both made from plastic.
Okay. Let me correct this sound. Bicycle.
Bicycle,
Okay. Then thin. Yeah.
thin,
Yes, it is unvoiced th. Yeah. When you pronounce thin, if you notice that your tongue is touching the tooth, remember that is the very important way to understand if it is unvoiced th. Thin.
thin,
Very good. But when you're saying thick, it is not touching anymore. To look at these two words. Thin. Then
thin,
thick. Thick.
tick,
Thick. Tha. Same. Same place.
tick,
Thin. Thick.
thin, tick.
Okay, well done, Professor Brahim. So, Wavishek, welcome. Where are you from?
I am from India, Gujarat.
Thank you very much. It must be midnight in your country.
Yes. Yeah, midnight. It's here 1 o'clock at India.
Okay, and
It's midnight.
I've just realized that you have subscribed to my lesson on a free trial basis.
Yeah, sir. Now I am currently joining your session. Free trial joining it
Okay, this
just
session
a
is
minute ago.
every Friday and Saturday, 8 p.m. UK time. So that is 1 a.m. Indian time.
1 a.m. Indian time and Friday and Saturday.
That's right. And
Yes.
because today is your first lesson, and next lesson would be next Friday night.
Last Friday night at 1 o'clock at Indian time.
That's right. And each class has only 1 hour.
Yes.
And there are some other
Yeah.
features. Let me explain. It starts with a
Yeah.
countdown. The system is like that. When the class starts, it starts from 59 minutes, 59 seconds. Then it goes down slowly. And when it
Yeah.
becomes
Yeah.
zero, the class shuts down automatically.
Okay, sir. I understand.
By the way, however, these classes are always saved underneath my Hallo account. You can always watch there. So you have to visit there.
Yeah.
And I also shared
Yeah.
this
Yeah.
class in my YouTube channel and Facebook. You can watch it
Yeah, yeah.
whenever you want to.
Whenever I want to, anytime I will check it and watch your previous videos.
That's right. There are many videos.
Yeah,
Okay,
yeah.
so
So I will already check it.
would you like to read these two paragraph, please? Materials.
Materials. A material is what something is made of. There are five basic materials. Most things are made with these materials. Some things are made of metals. Some things are made of glass. Some things are made of wood. Some things are made of cloth. And some things are made of plastic. Conference.
Sorry,
Some things.
your voice is echoing. I don't know the reason why.
So can you hear me?
I can hear you, but your voice is echoing, creating double sounds.
So here you are comfortable with your voice.
Now it is better than
Can
before.
you audible me?
Uh, Here your voice is okay now. Please keep reading.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. 1 minute, 1 minute. Hold on.
Have you logged on from your
Just
mobile
for
or
the.
your laptop?
Yeah, yeah. I'm at mobile.
You have logged on
Wi-Fi
from mobile.
Yeah, yeah.
Um, okay,
Yeah, I am studying with mobile, sir.
that's okay. Read the next paragraph, please. This one.
Let's talk about the metal first. And metal is a very heavy, and it is a very hard and strong. It is usually feels the pulse if you touch it. We use metal to make a lot of things. We use it for fork and knives. We use it for key. We use it for cars. We use it for these things because it very strong.
Okay, one moment. Please remember when we read, we must try to pronounce the words correctly as much as possible. If there is S, if
Yeah,
there is
yeah,
D at the end, we must pronounce it. Okay. So, and
yeah.
when there is full stop, we have to stop. So let's talk
Hmm.
about metal first. Metal is very heavy and it is very hard and strong. It usually feels cool if
Yeah.
you touch it.
Usually we
Okay.
can feel of the word of actually what you say and how to pronounce of to each place and how to speak it and how to use of this.
That's right.
Actually, yeah, yeah.
Okay. And would you like to read the other paragraphs too?
Second paragraph.
Third, now it should be.
La- Third,
Yeah, this one.
this one. Next, let's talk about glass. And glass is very smooth. It feels
One moment.
cool to touch.
One moment, please. We do not read like non-stop. When there is a full stop, we have to stop, as I said, if you remember. Next, there is a comma.
Yeah.
Let's talk about glass.
Next, let's talk about glass.
Yes,
Glass is a very smooth. It feels cool to touch. It is as a heavy as a metal.
you missed not.
It is
It,
hard,
it is
but it
not.
is.
You missed not. It is not as heavy as metal. You have missed not.
Yeah,
Remember
yeah.
that you need to read not as well.
So here I cannot properly see at the. So that's why it will wrong.
No, you can see it.
Yeah, this time is very. Yeah. This time we will. I can see those are the my pictures. You have to cover all this particular portion. So I could not see.
Okay, let me know
So
if it
that's
is
why it will.
covered by the photo. Just I'll adjust it.
Yeah. Just it. So it is not as a heavy as a metal. It is a hard, but it is not strong. It breaks very easily. Then why do we use it? We use it because it is a clear. You can see through a glass. That's why we use it for window. That's
Windows.
also why
Wind
windows. That's
windows.
also windows. That's also why we use it for glasses.
Hmm. Next one.
So next one. Now let's talk about wood. Wood is lighter than the metal and glass. It is not as strong as a metal, but it is much stronger than the glass. We use wood to make lots of things. Things made from wood are usually light and hard and strong. Chair and table are made from wood.
Ch-
Pencils are made wood made from wood.
One moment. It's
Yeah,
chairs, not chair. Plural. There is s.
chairs.
Chairs and
They're having
tables.
some more things like so many chairs are. We have to conclude it at chair portion.
Yes, it is plural number, which means
Yeah,
there's more than one chair.
yeah.
Could be,
Which haven't more than one table. Two or more chair we have to include in this particular
yeah.
spelling.
It could be any number. It's not two. It could be any number,
Yeah,
but
yeah.
more
Number
than one.
of more than 2 to 4. Yeah, and 5 to 6 number of concluded at this particular spelling.
Okay. Next
So that's
paragraph,
why it will
please.
use of the J. Now let's talk about cloth. Cloth is a very light. It is much lighter than the wood and it is very soft. We use cloth to make a lot of things. For example, it
Hang
is
on. One
used to
moment.
make clothing
One moment.
and it
One
yeah
one moment. You just missed. You just missed that. We use cloth to make lots. There is as lots of things.
make lots of things. For example, it is used to make a clothing and it is used to make a blankets.
You know blankets? What is blanket?
Yeah, blankets like you have to use of the in bed sheet.
Yeah, it's like a duvet. Sometimes they call it. In
Yeah,
British English, sometimes we call it duvet.
duvet.
D-U-V-E-T, duvet and blankets. Okay.
And
Uh,
there we have to use of this is a particular for the chairs and like this is use of this particular words of the blankets and like of the someone two to more blanket we have to use of this kind of the word you have to use this is blanket like
okay. Next paragraph, please.
last. Let's talk about plastic. Plastic is a very light, but it is a different from cloth. Sometimes it is a soft and something it is a hard. Plastic can be used to make thin plastic bags. These are light and soft, strong, but plastic can also be used to make a bicycle helmet. These are light, hard, and strong. A helmet and bag seems different, They are both made from plastics.
There is no S sound after plastic. Remember that. Y-
Plastic. So
Yeah.
no, this is
So you have brought S sound. Remember, you don't have to bring
yeah,
S sound if there is no S sound. So you have
yeah, yeah,
missed some of the sounds. S. If there is S, you have to pronounce it. Remember that. That is really needed for
yeah,
your
yeah,
better pronunciation.
yeah, yeah.
Okay, Professor Brahim, are you still there, Professor Brahim?
Yes, I am here.
Okay, question number one. Would you like to read it?
First teacher, what is helmet? Bicycle helmet.
What is helmet? Okay, Avishek, do you know what is helmet?
Helmet is a protect for your our head from the bicycle riding with the bicycle. So that's why it will use of the helmet. Protect to our helmet from the ride
Okay,
of the bicycle at that time.
yes, Professor Brahim, let me show you. Is there any other words that I need to explain? Uh, let
I think
let me find out helmet first from the Cambridge Dictionary. Can you see that?
yes.
Helmet.
Okay, it's to protect the head when you ride a bike. A bike.
Yeah, bicycle or bike as well.
Yes,
Helmet. So it is strong, hard hat that covers and protects the head, and it's made
yes,
from plastic. Fortunately,
yes. It's strong.
it's strong. Yeah, that's right. A crash helmet or bicycle helmet. You can see that, yeah.
Yes.
All right. Abhishek, do you know how to ride a bicycle?
Yeah, it's easy to daily you have to use of the practice in like a morning walk.
But do you know how to do that? That's my question.
How to do it's just simple. You can
No,
see
no,
it
no. Hang on.
on.
Hang on. You don't have to explain how it can be done. My answer should be yes or no. Then I'm going to ask you the
Yes,
next.
yes, 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 sir. Yes.
You know how to ride a bike. Okay. Remember that.
How to ride you?
Hang on a moment. Understanding a
You
question is
if
very
you have
important.
to.
Abhishek, listen to me, please.
Yeah, yeah,
So listen to me
yes,
very carefully, please. Never mind. Understanding a
yeah,
question
yeah.
is very important, but if you don't understand it, please do ask me. Do not try to give any answer depending on your assumption. We don't assume anything, especially in learning. Okay?
Yeah, yeah, sir. I understand.
Thank you very much. All right, Professor Brahim,
Yes.
question number one.
Okay. Which sentence from the passage best describes the main idea?
Idea.
I- Idea. I have to read all possibility and I will choose. We use cloud to make lots of things. Metal is very heavy. There are five basic materials. A hull, mast, and a bag seems different. I will choose the C option.
Okay, Professor Brahim, this word, it is not za sound, it is sa sound. Basic, sa, not basic.
Basic.
Very good. Okay, let me listen to the word from the Cambridge Dictionary so that it is clear for you. Okay. So if you're confused about any pronunciation, it's better to check from the dictionary website. Okay.
Okay.
So first one is British English, basic.
Basic.
Next one is American English, same. In IPA and in pronunciation, they are same. Basic.
Basic.
Very good. So there are five basic materials.
There are five basic materials.
Very good. That is the correct answer. So Abhishek, do you remember? Is that the correct answer or not?
Yeah, which sentence?
This is the second sentence. A material is what
Most
something is
of
made of, and there are five basic
high basic
materials.
materials. Yes,
Yeah, so that is
yes,
the
yes.
answer.
Exactly. That's the right answer.
Okay, and question number two is for you, Abhishek.
According to the passage, which of the things is materials?
Things is a
Things,
material. That is an article. Which of these things
yes,
is a
things is
material?
a material. Passage. Windows.
You think windows?
So, yeah, I think windows.
How about chairs, clothing, wood?
According to the passage. So passage thing, so I use of the windows of this particular materials. Am I right or wrong?
Okay, so which one is your answer again? I was a bit confused because you changed your answer. Abhishek?
Yes, my answer is windows. C.
C. How about you,
I
Professor Brahim?
Me, the D, wood is material. All
Remember,
others are making from materials. Chairs, clothing, and windows are made from materials. Wood is a material.
that's right. Wood. If you remember the 5 basic materials, first one is metal, second one is wood, third one is clothing, fourth one is plastic, and fifth one is, what's the fifth one? Do you remember?
helmet.
Okay,
No
look at
idea.
that. First one is metal, glass,
Yes,
glass,
glass,
metal, wood,
wood.
cloth, plastic. These are the 5
Yeah,
basic materials that we use in our everyday
metals.
life.
Yeah, understand. And the others,
Okay,
right? Right.
others are made from
Yeah,
other materials. Very good, Professor Brahim.
yeah. Good judgment is very fast and good, clear judgment.
Number 3, Avishak, would you like to try it first?
Yeah, according to the passage, how does glass feel? Smooth and cool, warm and soft, light and hard, sharp and heavy. Smooth and cool is my answer, sir.
Okay, your answer is A. How about you, Professor Brahim?
Yeah,
I agree. A, smooth and cool.
Okay, smooth and cool glass. Yeah, let's go to the paragraph. It is, glass is very smooth, it feels cool, so smooth and cool is the correct answer.
yeah, that's the right
Okay,
answer
I like to
from my
show you
side.
one thing today. Yeah, hang on a second. Okay, can you see this page?
Yes.
Yeah, yeah, I can observe.
All right. We have written smooth,
And
cool, right?
cool, yes.
Okay,
Smooth and cool.
say it one more time, Abhishek. This word.
Smooth and cool.
Okay, Professor Brahim.
Smooth and cool.
Very good. Remember the word and sounds like an if it is in between two words. So when you're saying smooth, we don't pronounce and, no d. It sounds like this,
Yeah,
and that is one of the phonetics rules. So smooth,
and
cool.
cool.
Okay,
Smooth and cool.
smooth and cold. Yeah. Now
Smooth and cool.
next is,
So
let's practice this.
black and white. Black and white. So here we have to different pronouns and the different meaning of the particular word. The use of the and, a and d is a different kinds of the pronouns.
Okay, so let's pronounce these words. Professor Ibrahim, would you like to go first?
Smooth and cool, black and white, salt and pepper, fish and chips, right and wrong.
Very good. Avishek?
Smooth and cool, black and white, salt and pepper, fish and cheap,
Mm-mm.
right and wrong.
Fish and chips. That is S. Chips.
As it's having so many different, so many things we have to use of the chips.
Yes,
It's like,
chips, not chip.
yes, chips.
Okay. Now we have to pronounce and as a and if it is at the beginning of a sentence.
Yeah, small characteristic. If it is at beginning of
Okay. And if there is a vowel sound before it. So
vowel
which are
sound.
vowel sound, Abhishek?
Vowel sound is before
A, E,
A
I.
E,
and
Professor Ibrahim?
Y,
E E I O U.
O,
A E I O
Y.
U.
You. Very good.
E E I O U.
A, E,
Is
I, O, U. These are the five vowel sounds. Okay. Now let's
hmm.
practice.
How about Y?
Y is semi-voweled, Professor Ibrahim. Very good. Y is called semi-vowel because uh, if there is no other vowel sound in that word, it works as a vowel sound. But most of the
Vowel.
guys, Y is semi-vowel and it sounds like I. Okay, we'll come back to Y later. Let us finish this and first. So, and I can ask you, and what happened? Okay, like I'm asking, and what happened?
And what happened later?
And what happened later? Very good. So you have just yet added another word.
Right.
So if it is in the beginning of the sentence, and should be and. We don't pronounce like an anymore. There should be D sound, and. Okay,
And
all right. Next, if there is a vowel sound, so I have an orange, oops, and an apple. You can see. Could you like to read it, please, Professor Ibrahim?
I have an orange and an apple.
Very good. How about you, Abhishek?
I have an orange and an apple.
Okay, because orange there is O, which is vowel. We
O
have to,
is a vowel. Apple is a vowel.
yeah. So if remember that if there is a
Vowel.
vowel sound before it, and should be and, not an anymore. So we have to pronounce as and.
And
So I have an orange and an apple. You know the reason why? Because if you pronounce this and as and there is another and, so it will be confusing for the listeners to understand. So this is one of the another phonetics rule to pronounce and correctly. Okay.
We need a lot of practice to master like this
As we
tracks.
Professor Brahim, as I go through, I'll explain bit by bit so that you can remember. So let's learn this one today. And okay, and if it is used at the part of other word, then D is also silent. For example, this one. Okay. Is it Salatul Asr?
لا، صلاة المغرب.
Oh, really?
Yes. here in Meknes, in the city of Meknes.
All right, so I can hear the Ajahn.
Yeah.
That's okay. So now, if you remember, if and is in between other words like this, D is silent. We don't pronounce D. It is not handsome. It is handsome. Okay,
Handsome.
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 Yes.
Handsome.
Yeah. It is not sandwich. It is sandwich.
Sandwich.
Yes. It is not.
It's strange somehow.
Yeah. It
Sandwich.
sounds strange. I'll explain in a moment.
Grandfather.
It is not grandfather. It is grandfather.
Grandfather.
Yeah. No.
Grandfather.
Yes.
Grandfather.
Anything that has got the word grand with that word together, D is silent. But not this. But there is another one like grand finale. This is a French word. Yeah. Professor Prime, you know French,
Yeah,
eh?
yeah.
Grand finale.
Grand finale.
Yeah, here we have to pronounce D. But if anything that comes with grand, like grandfather, grandmother, grandchild, grandson, whatever, D is always silent. In sandwich, it's hard. You thought that D is not pronouncing. It doesn't look natural. I also thought so, but when I started studying phonetics, that really made me really crazy. Sometimes that English language is really difficult language. Sometimes there is D sound, sometimes there is no D sound. So let me show you from the Cambridge Dictionary, so that you understand. There is no D sound in sandwich. Okay, but we know all of our life there is a D, right, Professor Rahim?
Yes.
So I also knew that. So let me show you from the Cambridge, which I follow. And so, can you see that word?
Yeah,
Yes.
yeah.
So, and even the phonetics, you see, there's A and E together. Listen to it carefully.
Sandwich.
British. First, if you British English, sandwich. Did you get it? Sandwich. British. American. Sandwich.
Sandwich.
One more time, yeah.
Sandwich.
Just follow it after that. Professor Brahim first, then Abhishek.
Sandwich.
Yeah. Sandwich.
Professor Brahim.
Sandwich.
Sandwich.
American.
Sandwich.
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 Just you have to remember
Sandwich.
no D sound, yeah. Okay.
Okay.
So let's go
Okay,
back to the
okay.
page. Remember, because as we go through learning, sometimes we need to know the correct sound, which helps our speaking and our pronunciation amazing and in a good and better standard. Once again, look, and is and. All right.
Okay. Because when a Jihawk talks about that, if the partner don't understand, he says, oh, and it makes you embarrassed.
That's a good example.
Yeah, yeah.
Remember, we are humans. Our all expressions are with emotions. We don't talk like robot. Like my name is T20. I'm from 50th century. What's your name? We don't talk like this. Okay, we are made of emotions, feelings. Sorry. That's why whenever we are having any kinds of conversation, our voice goes up and down like music, smooth rhythm.
Flow.
All right. Okay. So I'd like to teach you another thing today because of this pronunciation is here. Why? Okay, Professor Brahim, you asked me why. Why is semi-vowel in most of the cases? It sounds like I, but if there is no other vowel sound in that word, then why sometimes is regarded as a vowel? For example, this word,
Symphony.
symphony. In both of the cases, Y sounds like I, symphony. Okay,
Symphony.
symphony. This one,
System.
no, sorry, cyst.
Cyst.
Professor Brahim, what is cyst? Do you know what is cyst?
Cyst. It's a type of disease, or
It is related to disease. It's not disease itself. Abhishek, any idea? Cyst?
No, I have no idea for this particular word of cyst.
Okay, cyst is a small round mass growing just under skin or deeper in the body that contains liquid. Okay, so
Yeah, it's like of pimples, like of this cyst.
yes, kind of. Like pimple, you can say that. Yeah, but pimples are
Yeah,
not
yeah,
cyst,
yeah,
by the way. Okay, pimples are pimple.
yeah, yeah,
Okay, so as I'm comparing cyst, Y is I sound.
yeah.
So Professor Ibrahim, but if you write this word, um,
Something exactly
look this word.
symbi-
symbiosis.
symbiosis.
No, there is S before that.
Symbiosis.
Professor Ibrahim, would you like to try? Abhishek, you're nearly there.
Symbiosis.
Yeah, yeah,
Symbiosis, bio,
Symbiosis. Symbiosis.
symbiosis. These are medical terms, by the way.
yeah,
Cyst, symbiosis. These both are medical terms.
yeah.
So,
Yeah, I am sir actually in a medical student, so that's why it will use in the those kinds of the word in daily basis.
so may I know what do you do, Abhishek?
Symbiosis is a like of this is a one kind of the process of this symbio.
What does it mean? Tell me, please.
Actually, it means like this is not exactly, but I am this is comes in the under the biometric system for our body.
Biometric system?
Biological system. It's not I am exactly means of the word, but it just the biological system is comes under out of the this the particular word.
Okay. So you are right. It is a biological system, Professor Ibrahim and Abhishek. It's a relationship between two types of animals or plant in which one depends on another for their better improvement or conditions for the
But we
necessary.
can use it for as a metaphor in general.
You can use it. That's as my point. A relationship between people or organization when they depend on each other equally for their own benefits, then we can call it a symbiosis process. For example,
Uh,
Professor Ibrahim, if I depend on you, for example, for your PhD program, and on the other side, if you depend on me for my PhD program, you're getting money, and I can say we have got a symbiosis relationship because we help depend each other for our own benefits. Did
yes,
you,
mutual dependency.
that's right. But in medical terms, symbiosis is a process when two different kinds of animals or two different plants live on each other for their own existence and own benefits.
Yes, like a cow and a little insect on there, a bird on the back of the cow. The cow is given the food for that bird, and the bird is eating the little insect that hurt the cow. They are in biases.
Symbiosis.
Yeah, symbiosis.
Symbiosis. Okay, now
Yeah, exactly this kind of the word.
there is another
You
word which
have
is,
to.
hang on a second. There is another word related to it. We call it parasite. Okay.
Yes.
Yeah,
So parasite is almost same when one animal gets benefited and another animal gets injured or medically ill or sick. For example, we have got lice in our hair, right?
Yes.
Lice is
Yeah,
a
yeah.
human parasite because they suck our blood. They make us sick sometimes. And we use shampoo, lice, anti-lice shampoo to kill them. Yeah.
Yeah.
So remember, that is the
Yeah,
basic
yeah.
difference between symbiosis and parasitism, I think they call, or parasitis.
Symbiosis, the two parts are benefit, but on parasite only one profitate on the other.
That's right. So in symbiosis, both of them are dependent and beneficial for each other, whereas in parasitosis, one of them gets benefited and another doesn't get it. Okay.
One that is having a profit and one that's having a losses in this particular
That's right. Yeah,
parasitosis.
in simplified way. Yeah, right.
Yeah, in this simple kind of the word.
Okay. All right. Okay. Let's learn another phonetics rule today. It will be easier. I think Professor Ibrahim, you may have known it. Double consonant rules. Okay. So in double consonant, the rule is that if there are two similar kinds of letters together, we just pronounce one, remove one. Yeah. Okay.
Legal.
Okay. First one. One second. The rule is that if there are two similar kinds of consonant together in a spelling, we pronounce only one and we remove one of them for the better pronunciation. So Professor Ibrahim and Avishek, generally you can say it Abdullah. No, a native will never say it
Hmm.
Abdullah. They'll say Abdullah simply.
Abdullah.
Hmm.
Abdullah. Okay.
Abdullah and
Yeah.
Abdullah.
Actually, it is not Abdullah in English. We don't say Abdullah. Abdullah will be said in your own language, but in English it is Abdullah. Remember that. Similarly,
Abdullah.
illegal, not illegal. Illegal.
Illegal.
Illegal.
Illegal.
Okay. Similarly, occupation.
Occupation.
Okay.
Occupation.
Occupy.
Very good. Any other example, Professor Ibrahim?
But
Any?
teacher, when I say, for example, but it's not to consonant, it's to vowel. I apologize. For example, call, we have to make the two vowels as long call. That it's not to consonant. I apologize.
Yeah, call. Yeah, that comes in a, vowel sounds. But yet there are two L. We don't say if someone is called. Yeah, for
Yeah.
example,
Okay. Any other example?
called. Yeah,
Called.
yeah,
Called.
like
Called.
parallel.
Parallel.
All right,
Parallel.
Parallel.
very good. Double consonant rule number 2. If a word ends with a consonant sound,
Drop one.
yes, the next word starts the same consonant. We bring together, we drop one.
Bus stop. 1 2.
So bus stop becomes bus stop. 1 2 becomes 1 2.
Bus stop.
Like,
Bus stop.
remember
Bus
that
stop.
the best way to remember is to make
1 2
sentences.
1 2.
The next bus stop is Al Mashra station.
Next bus stop is Tower of London, for example.
Yeah.
All right, very good. So remember, Professor Ibrahim and Avishek, the best way to remember
Yeah,
this pronunciation is make sentences. What kind of sentences? How many sentences you have to make? Remember, you'll make sentence a positive sentence, a negative sentence, an interrogative sentence in present tense, past tense, and
Yeah.
future tense. So from one word,
Future.
you will get 9 sentences.
Yeah, yeah.
Where we can meet in the bus stop near the near the airport.
Yeah. Could you please tell me where the next bus stop is? For example, you're asking someone else, hey, I got lost. I don't know how to go to the bus stop. Can you please tell me where the next bus stop is? Oh, it's not very far. The bus stop is just around the corner. Take a left turn and it will be on your right. For example, okay? Remember, this is one of the best ways to develop your pronunciation by making different kind of sentences and different tenses, especially present, past, and future. And I'm sure you know all these three tenses. Okay, Professor Ibrahim and Abhishek?
Yeah, yeah,
Yes,
yeah.
the class will end in 1 minute.
Yeah, in 45 seconds now. You know that now the class has tight schedule. It runs on time, finishes on time. Thank you
Yes,
very
and
much.
John is with the picture of John is with us. How we can prolong this time of amazing live stream with Rahat Ali?
Okay, you can send him an email. Possibly he will answer you. This is how
Okay,
the new.
I will send him an email about the discount. Why I didn't make advantage of the 30% off discount?
Yes, did you email them? I spoke to them already about you. They said you have to
No,
email
no,
them.
no. I didn't.
Okay, 5 seconds more. Thank you very much, Professor Ibrahim. I'm going to send you a message about this later. Bye. Bye,
Okay,
Abhishek.
thank you.